athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Stiff jab. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. So much firepower here. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook to the body. Nice exchange here from both men. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On the job. Don't be looking at it one shot at a time. Set him up. Another fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. It's not even in your... You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Back, you gotta get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back. Don't change too much, keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Let's just get out there, and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there and win the round. Come on, you're switching up.
There's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Punch, counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Taylor. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Taylor in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
That's it. Start sticking. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You done all. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your backs back together. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you have the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Gathering your pace, get your momentum back, and win the round back. Take it.
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A perfect counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Just misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
And he misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Nope. But you're still letting your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. It was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. All right? Good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. Listen, don't worry about it. Right. Let's go out there and get your box. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That jab misses. There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there. Caution being thrown to the wind.
throw a punch and just got countered. Couldn't land that jab. Beautiful counter shot. The perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right, just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Khan in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like that round. Good work. Good man. You saved the end of your jab, and you start gathering your pace and win the round back. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still... Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They blocked the left there. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't score with that jab. Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're better than that. Get your mind back on the job. You weren't loading up, but you're still letting your power shot. Good work. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the... Good work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good work out there. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out. Down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Back, and then we'll go again. I need to go back out there. I need to win this. Doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Let's start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
His stamina is off the charts. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he scores. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, focus, man, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few bodies. Working, Cap. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your butts back together. For one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's too tired.
And there's the bell to start round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. And now they're right back, and wisely they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
That counter shot lands. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Right. Let's go out there and get your bot to work.
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well done with that counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Misses with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. The right hook just missed. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
And there's the bell to start round 9. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This fighter extending a lot of energy in this round. Nope, that hook won't score. Good counter punching. And down goes Amir Khan. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You all right?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. What happened was, you got away with it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Back on the job.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Go to the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep them on the end of
Get your boxing back together. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
And here comes the 10th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Right down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Let's start 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Beautiful counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Just missed with that hook. It's code red time now for Josh Taylor. And the Tartan Tornado is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What do you do? You've been coasting for this entire same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps.
He's got to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go on.
But you're still letting your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the...
There's the bell for round 12. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Perfect counter shot. Can't land that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Missing with the hook. Hold it right there. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Switching up. You got complete. Beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few bodies and win this round.
Got everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
Got that kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great.
Eagerness. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there.
But you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting...
Don't worry about it, right? Let's just get out there, and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will...
And there's the bell to start the round. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he scores with the count. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Down goes Taylor. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.